The moon cycle, known as phases, starts from the right and ends on the left. That is why Hebrew is read from right to left. The sun starts in the east and ends in the west. That's why Americans read from left to right, because of sun worship. The moon was known as Luna in Latin, and it is well known that the full moon brings out the lunatics. The lunar cycle causes deviant behavior in human beings with weak and potent times during certain lunar phases. The black moon of death and chaos. New moon, or the virgin moon, reborn-again moon. Full moon, power, goddess of the hunt. The dying moon. Witchcraft uses the power of the moon phases to cast spells and invoke demons and spirits. Aleister Crowley was known as a satanic beast, practicing pedophilia, debauchery, and child sacrifice, to name a few. He would invoke demons using the moon power and tried to produce a moon child. He was good friends with L. Ron Hubbard, Scientology, and Jack Parsons, who invoked the demon god Pan when launching rockets for NASA. Moon magic, a magic ritual, ceremony, or practice conducted with a particular phase of the moon, known as the feminine aspect of the divine, goddess of good and evil. The royal family is known as the monarchy, which means the moon arch or arc. The Illuminati performed a satanic ritual sacrifice on Princess Diana after the ancient Roman moon goddess Diana. In Rome, the poor and common people worshipped her, just as today Princess Diana is loved by the common people. Goddess of the hunt and goddess of the crossroads. She was killed on the crossroads of Pont d'Iama, the ancient grounds of sacrifice rituals for the Roman goddess Diana. The state of Indiana is the state of the crossroads. The name means into Diana, the moon goddess. Ancient Romans celebrated on August 13th, or on the August full moon, in honor of the moon goddess Diana, festival of Memoralia. She died upon the 13th pillar, and on the site the Illuminati placed the torch with the black pentagram, symbol of the black moon, at midnight. Diana is the full moon goddess, so would the monarchy kill her on the night the moon dies? So I looked up the moon phase of the moon that night she died, August 31st, 1997. It was the night of the black moon of death. I broke down in tears. She was killed on August 31st, the hidden 13th, on the very night the moon dies, known as the black moon of death, or Lilith. Diana was born on a full moon and died on a black moon. The Illuminati trying to spiritually disgrace her. Prince Charles, like Diana, was born on the night of the full moon. The fairy tale wedding watched by a global audience of 750 million, married on the night of the black moon of death. They divorced on the night of the full moon. In fact, Prince of Wales and Camilla Parker Bowles married on April 8th, 2005, the night of the black moon. 2 weddings, 2 black moons. Prince William. Some say he is the Antichrist, or Lucifer. Anything special about his birth? He was ritualistically cut out from Diana. He was taken out by C-section or the moon slice. On the day of the equinox, March 21st, sun worship. Equinox equals equal, plus nox, night, when days and nights are of equal length. The vernal or spring equinox, the first day of the astrological year, the first day of Aries, or the god Mars. He was cut out and born when the sun is directly over the Earth's equator, and it just so happens to be the night of the black moon of death, the dark light, an important date to occultists across the world. Prince William was born on the day of the equinox and the black moon. He was baptized by the Archbishop of Canterbury on August 4, 1982 on a full moon. It goes way back into history, like Queen Elizabeth, coronation, May 12, 1937, night of the black moon. She was baptized on September 23, 1900, night of the black moon. Like Diana, the Illuminati sunk the Titanic just after midnight on the night of the black moon of death, on April 15th, the day our taxes are due. The same people who own our Federal Reserve, the same people who run the tax system, the same people who own the Titanic and sunk it on 415, the Rothschilds and J.P. Morgan. He was scheduled to be on the Titanic that night, but at the very last moment, he pulled out. 3 important dates: launched, maiden voyage, and sunk. They used the moon phases. Power of witchcraft. They killed some of the most powerful and rich people on the Titanic who were opposed to the Rothschilds Bank and were able to establish a corrupt Federal Reserve in 1913. Night of the Black Moon. The Internal Revenue Service began February 3rd, 1913. The Great Depression, known as Black Tuesday, October 29th, 1929. The Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776, night of the Black Moon of Death. The Department of Justice began July 1st, 1870, night of the Black Moon. They attacked Pearl Harbor on a full moon, and we nuked them, killing over 1 million on the night of the Black Moon of Death. Hiroshima, August 6, 1945, sacrifice to the Black Moon of Death, like the American Civil War, began on a black moon and ended on a full moon. The United States Capitol Congress, first session held November 17, 1800. And Congress has a left and a right wing, a Senate and representatives. Sin, moon, black, ray, sun. The White House, cornerstone laid October 13th, 1792. The United States Capitol, cornerstone laid July 4th, 1837. Washington Monument, July 4th, 1848. Statue of Liberty, dedicated October 28th, 1886. Thomas Jefferson. He said that if we ever allow banks, not Congress, to issue our money, then we will grow up homeless on the ground our forefathers found. He died July 4th, 1826. The World Zionist Organization, August 29th, 1897. The Spanish-American War, April 24th, 1898. Reichstag Fire, February 27th, 1933. Hitler, sworn in as Chancellor of Germany, January 30th, 1933. Black Moon. Mother Teresa, died 9/5/1997. Department of Justice, began July 1st, 1870. California, admitted to the Union, September 9th, 1840.